10,000-meter points elimination race. Li Mingchu, the Chinese Taipei, getting her introduction. Looked very solid through qualification. Sandrine Tass has been an absolute revelation. Bronze in the 300-meter time trial, silver in the 10,000-meter race. And here's the youngster, not yet 20. Next month, the gold medalist in the 300-meter time trial, Pajaro, Anke Vos, the second Belgian. Very, very capable in this race in particular. A fifth-place finish a year ago at the World Championship. Alejandra Translavina Lopez, one of the slower qualifiers. Rocio Berbel out, 6th in the World Championship a year ago. And Ingrid Factos of Ecuador. Those are our 8 finalists. It's the 4th medal race on this track from these World Games. It's been Colombia, Italy, Colombia winning gold. Who's going to strike gold here in the women's sprint 1,000-meter trial? So the skaters ready. And a false start from Sandrine Tass, I believe. I know they're waving that off. There was some distraction. Now they will go. Underway then in the 1,000 meters sprint for women. And will it be the Colombians and the Belgians leading the way? At the moment, Sandrine Tass is at the front. Fabriana Arias now making her move as well, tucked in just behind her. The Chilean Lopez very much in the mix, and here comes Berbel out on the outside, being tracked by Ingrid Factos. So Berbel out, who's got a very physical, aggressive style. And speaking of attacks, here comes another one. It's Anke Vos now hitting the front. As all the skaters look to just probe and test. Now the other Belgian, Tass, has gone to the front as we go through 400 meters. Times, of course, completely irrelevant now. They weren't during qualification, but in the final, it's just where you finish. Are you on the podium? Belgians prominent, one of the Colombians, Arias, right up there as well. Pajaro, though, is struggling at the back. Now she's really got to make a move. Factos is finding it hard going as well, and Arias, I think, is going to be on her own for Colombia here, because Pajaro seems to be completely out of this. So as we hit the bell, it's Colombia 1, Belgium 2, and a real battle on here. Arias being hunted down by Tass. These two have had such success already on this track. Tass hits the front. The Belgian, who has bronze and silver already, is going to add gold to her collection. It just gets better and better for Sandrine Tass. Didn't even qualify for this event a year ago in the World Championship. Now she picks up gold. Arias will add silver to her gold and silver. And a terrific performance for the bronze medal there from Alejandra Translavina Lopez. She popped up just when it mattered in a real blanket finish there, but there was no doubt about the winner at all. Sandrine Tass, a terrific stretch on the inside there from Lopez, but look at the gap. Anke Vos, 5th in the world's, 4th at the World Games. It was almost 2 Belgians on the podium, but Translavina Lopez with that wonderful move inside, and that stretch has secured bronze, but she's got one of every color now. A bronze in the 300-meter time trial, a silver in the 10,000-point elimination race, and now in the 1,000-meter sprint, it's gold for Sandrine Tass. What a World Games this young Belgian is having. A remarkable story. And another medal too for Fabriana Arias, who will add to her existing silver in the 500 meters, her gold in the 10,000-point elimination race. It's another silver for her. Well, let's take another look. Well, Arias and Tass were always in the mix. as they just jockeyed for position there. And Berbel out made her move. And there was just a question there. There is the Chilean Lopez tucked in, where she seemed to be pretty much throughout the whole race. We waited for her to fade and it didn't happen. And then coming off that bend, Lopez has held on to third. She's held that tight inside line, so Anke Vos couldn't get in front of her. And then a terrific stretch just to make sure of the bronze medal. But there was just no doubt about who was going to pick up gold here. Sandrine Tass, by a wide margin, World Games champion. A third medal for her. Here's confirmation. Arias picking up the silver. Translavina Lopez the bronze. Vos run out of it. Berbel out in fifth. Lee, Factos and Pajaro, who was just dropped early,